could share the link, just copy and paste that link, put in here. All right, slack about that. You know, I'm slack means excuse me. Got a few technical problems. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you could have one, get the article about the sheep and that. So you copy and paste the link in as well, yeah? It's attendance. Yeah. You see a woman with a sheep and that. Quick too. Again, yeah. So any questions, make sure you type them in. I make we have classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 to 9. You know what I mean? So make sure you come down to that, man. Every Monday, Wednesday, 7 to 9. The brother gonna put the address of the school in the chat. Also, the brother gonna put the number in there. Make sure you call that number. Any counsel, any advice in getting in the school. Make sure you contact that number. Also, make sure you pay your tithes, man. 10% of anything you earn. If you earn £200, £20 goes to the Lord. If you earn 10 pence, man, one pence goes to the Lord. Simple as that. So it's every Monday. Crash again. Every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Monday got the history class, which is today by myself, Officer Karafia. Wednesday, 7 to 9. We got the law class, which we teach the laws of the Bible. Thursday we have the scripture breakdown class by Cap sorry, by Officer Parasha. It's like my phone. Someone's trying to get to me. Enough. And yeah, any question, make sure you type them in. Make sure you come to the school, man. Come down to the school. We have a new brand of school. We're gonna put the address in there. Yeah. Should be there. Should be on top somewhere. It's a woman with a sheep and no mind. Say just pull some articles. You know what I mean? As usual, you're gonna get it rocking. So any questions, type them in online. I will answer your questions. Come on.
This is from
You share with me, yeah? Please. Is that it?
yeah, so nypost.com. Shepherd's costume sold on Amazon includes sheep, sex doll.
So what happened was a woman's son wanted to go to the festive play, so she dressed her son up as one of the wise men and gave him a sheep that she brought on Amazon. What she didn't know was that this sheep was a sex doll, man. Who you done?
Um, Ellen says that she doesn't know how to explain to Alfie why he can't play with the inflatable sheep.
So she sent her son to school with this sheep that she thought was a good what prop for the festive play. But she didn't know that it's a sex doll, man. And the thing is this, she got to explain to her son, who's a devil, that why he can't play with his doll, man. Now, my thing is this, how disgusting is a white man that he'll make a sex doll, man? It's disgusting enough that he makes a female sex doll, but it's slightly understandable. But who in the right mind will have a sheep sex doll, man? What kind of people have sex with sheep? What kind of people make this, man? And we live in a world where people have sex with animals to the degree that people will make a sheep sex doll, man. Do you know in a place called Wales, there's a brothel where you can have sex with sheep? You can Google it, man. You know what I mean? The brother, we used to bring it out in camp a couple years ago, where you see white men getting blowjobs by sheep, man. And that's the world we're living in, where people are making sex doll sheep, and you can buy on Amazon, man. That's perverted, man. I thought LGBT was bad, man. I thought transgender was bad, man. I thought homosexuality was bad, man. Now they're making sex doll for sheep, man. Sex doll in the form of a sheep, and people are buying it, man. And guess who's buying it? People that want to have sex with sheep, man. And that's the man that rules over us. This is the people that rule over us. The people who we put our trust in. The people whose army we fight for. The people whose woman we want. The people whose country we die for, man. So like, give me Leviticus 18 and 23, man. That's what the Bible says about this, man. And give me, is there any profane man as Esau? Yeah, you can drop the screen share as well. Drop the
Leviticus 18 and 23. Either shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith.
And the Bible said, don't lie down with any beast. How do you lie down with a beast, man? By having sex with an animal, a dog. There was a famous video years ago. Man, everyone knows about the video. The woman having sex with a horse after she died. The Bible said that's wrong, man. In World War II, all the white women used to have sex with their dogs because they're members at war. The Bible says that's wrong, man. In the islands, you have men having sex with goats and chickens, man. That is, you see the video of the man having sex with chicken? That was disgusting, man. The Bible said that is wrong, man. And only someone that hates God, only someone that hates the Bible would manufacture and make a blow up what sheep sex down, man. The Bible says that's a sin. You're looking for some boogeyman called the Antichrist, man. Meanwhile, the white man's the Antichrist, man. The white man that you serve is the Antichrist. The white man that rules over you, he's the Antichrist. He's anti this Bible. The Bible says don't lie with any sheep, man. Only a man who's anti-God, anti the Bible, anti the Most High will make a sex doll in the form of a sheep, man. Only a man who's anti-God will say two men can marry, man. Only a man who's anti-God will say it's okay to celebrate Christmas, okay to celebrate Easter. It's okay to be a homosexual. It's okay for two women to marry, man. The Bible says you can't do these things. The Bible says you can't have sex with no animal. So why would a man make a sex doll in the shape of an animal, man? That could only mean one thing. He must hate God, man.
That's right.
He must be anti the Most High, man. Read that one more time.
Leviticus 18 and 23. Either shall thou lie with any beast.
And the Bible says don't lie with any beast, man. Any. Not a sheep, not a goat, not a chicken, not any type of beast. The Bible says you can't have sex with no type of beast, man. So all them people watching the animal porns and, you know, making sex doll for sheep, that brothel in Wales, all that is against God, man. It is against God, man. And it's sick also. If you wouldn't have sex with a beast, something's wrong with you, man. Something is wrong with you. You know what I mean? Sheep ain't the cleanest animals, man. Sheep don't brush his teeth in the morning, man. You know what I mean? When a sheep gives birth, it just spits the baby out, chews the umbilical cord, and carries on moving, man. And you wouldn't have sex with that. Because the white man says it's cool, you think it's cool, man. That is against God, black man. You ain't supposed to do that, man. That is not your culture, man. It's not your custom, man. Let the other nations do that. Black man, you are forbidden to do that, man. We done?
To defile thyself.
To what?
To defile thyself.
And the Bible says if you do that, you defile yourself, man. You make yourself unclean. You make yourself disgusting unto the Most High, man. That's what you become, black man, when you have sex with an animal, a sheep, a bear, any type of beast, man. You're in the countryside, in the islands, having sex with the goats and so forth. The Bible says it's wrong, man. You're telling me you can't find a woman? Come on, man. You must find a decent woman, man. If you can't find a decent woman, find one that's not attractive at least. But have sex with a beast, something's wrong with you, man. You got demons on you, man. To even have sex with a blow-up sheep doll, something's wrong with you, man.
That's right.
For you to lie down with some inflatable doll, so that you got blow up, and then deal with that doll. Something ain't right, man. So like, yeah, me and Prasha, we like how women are real. It's like, you know what I mean? You know, warm, pulse, heartbeats. You know what I mean? Some what they call some interaction. You know what I mean? We don't like how women are stiff. Nah, man. That's not how we like our women, man. You know what I mean? We like some warmth, some skin. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We don't do that, man. Any man likes that, something's wrong with you, man. Any man can look at a sheep, a blow up sheep, and be erected by that. Something ain't right, man. So a blow up sheep, it's like a balloon. And look at that and be turned on. Something ain't right, man. You got demons on you. And if you're black and Hispanic, that's you. You need to come to the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
You need to contact the number, man. You need to get the school's address, man, and come down here so we can fix you, man. By the time we're done with you, you have 3-4 wives, man. You have 3-4 wives. You put that blow up down in the bin, man. You bust a hole in that and put it in the bin. You know what I mean? You won't set that again. You have so much wives keep you occupied, yo. But anyway, give me the video of Raheem Sterling. Anybody that don't know about Raheem Sterling's a brother from Jamaica. You know what I mean? He's constantly being the media, man. This brother can't do nothing right, man. Number one, his brother ain't from the UK. He's born in Jamaica. But yet, because he plays football good, they want him to play for the England football team. That's how much they use black people, man. The brother's not even born in the country, but when they want your skills, black man, they'll look beyond that. They'll put that aside. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? If Raheem Sterling wanted to be prime minister, they say, no, you can't be prime minister. You're not born in this country. But if you want to play ball for us and kick a ball and run around the field and get us a gold trophy, yeah, man, by any means, man. That's how they treat us. The brother had a tattoo of a gun on his leg, man. And everybody was gunning him, saying he was wrong for having a tattoo of a gun. Meanwhile, the Arsenal football team, Arsenal means guns, man. Arsenal means armory. No one ain't complaining about that. The nickname for Arsenal is called the what? The Gunners. No one ain't complaining about that. Every pub in England is named after a gun. The Scott Arms, Cross Guns. You know what I mean? No one got a problem with that. When a black man puts a tape of a gun in his leg, oh, look at him. He's a gang member, man. You know what I mean? Look at him. But meanwhile, the Arsenal football team, they're not gang members. The Arsenal emblem is a cannon, man. The coats of arms for Arsenal is a cannon. Why ain't they a hate group? How come they ain't promoting violence? They're an innocent football team. But when Raheem Sterling does it, you know it's wrong. They've been gunning this man. You know what I mean? The whole all black people look at this man. The white man does not love you, man. Raheem Sterling plays for the white man, runs around the pitch in shorts, man. Wakes up in the morning and does drills and football drills and headers and eats right. So to entertain white people on TV, man, and they don't love him, man. The man worked hard and bought his mama house, and they'll say, look at him buy his mama house. Look at him. Look at these flashy Negroes, man. When this man didn't steal the money, he worked hard for it, man. Ain't nothing you can do to get this white man's love, man. And Raheem Sterling is a prime example, man. Prime example. Raheem Sterling so far ain't killed nobody, man. Ain't sold drugs to nobody, man. Nobody, man. And this brother can't do nothing right, man. You know what I mean? Nowadays, this brother been called what, black cunt by Chelsea players. And people as a racist attack. It wasn't racist, man. It was abuse, but it wasn't racial abuse, man. This brother can't get no, you know, he can't get no break. And that's all black people, man. Black people can't get a break, man. And what's the proof, man? We came here in the 50s, man. Worked hard, didn't harm nobody, worked hard to feed our family and send money home to the islands, man. And guess what? In 2018, it's a year, send them home. We got no use for them. But Houston is a prime example of how every black man lives in the UK, man. Give me that video for me, please. You got it, yeah? The videos on the YouTube as well. And it's on the school one as well, I believe. Any questions, make sure you type them in, yeah? Got a video, yeah? Should we is it? Let's put it in the video.
Alright, this is the Kodak UK. Raheem Sterling tells police he was racially abused by Chelsea.
Sterling tells the police that he was racially abused by Chelsea fans. This man was, I think, going for a corner kick or a throw-in. And as he went to the side, you see the Chelsea fans, about 4 of them, shouting racial abuse at him, you know what I mean, calling him a black cunt and so forth. We done?
Banned as club hunts men who appeared to call him effing black cunt.
And this man's playing football, man. This man is not a politician. You know what I mean? He's not harming nobody. He's just playing football, man. Doing what he likes to do. Doing what he does to put food on the table, man. And he can't even do that, man. It's called a black cunt while he's doing that. You know what? You thought only Ian Wright went through this. You thought only regular black people go through this. All black people go through this, man. But he Sterling is a son of a slave, man. Son of a West Indian slave. And guess what? All nations hate us, man. And if you're the son of a slave, guess what? You're an Israelite, man. And all nations hate Israelites. The white man hates Israelites, man. That's why we're in council estates. That's why we're on minimum wage. That's why the Tuskegee experiment happened. That's why slavery happened. Because the white man hates the sons of God, man. And Raheem Sterling is the son of God, man. That's why he plays football so good. But you think, but that's why no white man can beat. That's why Usain Bolt, Mayweather, all these men are children of God, man. just like Raheem Sterling, and the white man hates children of God. Have you done?
Effing black cunt. And the man, Esther City Star said, I just had to laugh. I expect to know better.
And this brother knows, man. What? I read it one more time. What did Raheem Sterling say?
I just had to laugh.
And Raheem Sterling said I had to laugh, man. You know what I mean? Out of all the oppression he's been through, all the media, he got a tattoo on his leg. You know what I mean? He's promoting violence. He bought his mama mansion. Raheem Sterling said he had to laugh, man. And black man, same with you, man. Stop getting your heart broken, man. Stop calling the I.S.U.P.K, crying, talking about, oh, I can't believe this happened. Crying after Grenfell Tower, crying after Rashad and Charles, crying after what's his name, Mark Duggan, man. You should be in that same spirit. You should be like, but the white man is the devil. I don't expect nothing less. The white man hates black people. But instead, black man, you love the white man so much that every time it happens, you come crying, man. You're like a woman, you know when a woman believes her husband loves her and finds out he's cheating, your heart's broken, man. And that's you, black man. That's why you was writing in the Mark Duggan riots, man. That's why you went protesting after Rashad and Charles died, man. Because your heart was broken. You're like, how can the white man do this to us, man? We fought in his army. We've taken his, we've praised his God. We went to his church, man. I can't believe he's done this to us. That's why your heart's broken, man. That's why with the Windrush scandal, he's all upset and crying and protesting and marching, man. But really, you should be like Rashad and Charles. You should be like, well, the white man's the devil, man. The white man's the devil. I don't expect nothing less from him. You know what I'm going to do? Seeing how he's the devil, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to support black businesses. Seeing how he's the devil, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to marry a black woman. Seeing how he's the devil, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to a black school. I'm going to go to a black neighborhood. That's what we should do. But instead, we tried to beg him. We tried to make him not be a devil. Try to change him. Come on, man. Stop killing us, man. Stop killing us, man. We're begging the man, stop killing us. And black man, you should be like Rashad and Charles, Raheem Sterling, man. Raheem Sterling ain't in the truth, but even he got enough sense to know that I don't expect nothing less, man. That's the deal. While the whole world shocked and I can't believe this is an outrage. Raheem Sterling's like, I don't expect nothing different. I had to laugh. It's like the other one.
And that's heavy because there's a verse in the Bible that says, wherever we go, the curse is waiting for us.
We're gonna get there.
You know, we always think, you know, if I do this job, this career right here, you might escape it and it don't work.
It don't work, black man. Listen, we got David Lammy. Black people thought, well, maybe if we vote. See, the problem is voting. That's the problem. We got no strong black role models, man. We got loads now, man. We got David Lammy from Tottenham. You know what I mean? We got David Lammy from Tottenham. This is a black man that was born in the ghetto, man. And came up out of the ghetto and is in the House of Parliament, man. The speeches in the House of Commons, in the House of Lords, man. And guess what? Council estates are still in Brixton, man. Guess what? Crack cocaine is still in Brixton, man. Guess what? Postcode wars are still in Brixton, man. Still in Aston, still in Handsworth, man. So voting can't be the way, man. I've seen there's many black people out there with MBE awards, man. Trevor McDonald's a black man with the MBE award, like knighted by the Queen, man. Lenny Henry's another one, man. Nigel Benn's another one. Wiley is another one, man. Who else? Give some black role models, man. Lennox Lewis is one also, man. All these men have been knighted by the Queen, man. These are black role models. We got them. Drugs are still in my neighborhoods. Crack pipes are still on the floor in my neighborhoods. Black on black crime, single parents, empty fridges and all sorts are in my neighborhood still, man. Corned beef sandwiches are in my neighborhood still, man. But that ain't the way, black man. And Raheem Sterling got enough sense to know that, man. He knows the white man's the devil in his heart, man. But he sees it as, I don't expect nothing less, man. We got entertainers kicking a ball, making millions, and we've still been called names, man. Still on the bottom, man. Still being criticized against, man. Still being oppressed, man. We done?
Expect no better. Whether Erling saw the perpetrator, however, could be crucial to any criminal process.
So anyway, you know what I mean? Raheem Sterling knows, man, the white man's the devil, man. That's a good thing. Like, so we're gonna get the video now. If you share that for me, this is the video, man. The brother's just doing his job, man, and he can't even do his job. You know what I mean? He can't even do his job without being called names, man. But you thought this only happened to poor black people. You thought this only happened to the Windrush generation and black people in the ghetto. It happens to all of us, man. We are all going through this curse, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're a football player or not, man. Whether you stack shelves or whether you kick a ball, whether you make minimum wage or whether you make millions, man. Whether you live in a council estate or you live in a mansion in the best parts of London, man. This is a curse that all blacks and Hispanics go through, man. You got the other one. Slack about that. You know, maybe a bit of technicals, man. If you're trying to stop the work, but you showed the video of Raheem, yeah? You go again, yeah, or a bit crash. All right, try that again, then, yeah. You show the video of Raheem Sterling. You know what I mean? Getting, you know what I mean? That's how they're saying it. Brother can't even do his job, man. That people bothering him, man. Damn. Sharing that, yeah. And look at that, man. You know what I mean? They like to pinpoint one white man, but those four white people, man. Four white people calling him black cunt, dissing the man for doing his job, man. Damn, excuse me. Let the man do his job, man. Anyway, give me two, try to me 20 and 15.
Book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
So the Lord gave us, Moses gave us laws from the Most High. And the Most High, if you don't observe me to watch. The Lord gave us command. There's things we can eat, things we can't eat. We just read some. We can't have sex with animals, certain we can't do. And the Lord said, these laws that He's given to us, we must observe them, do them, watch them. You know what I mean? We done?
And the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And the Lord said, black man, if you don't keep my commandments, all these curses are punishments, judgments, man. Like the white man has curses for breaking his laws. You break the white man's law. What's a curse from the white man? You get fined. What's a curse from the white man? You go to jail. What's a curse from the white man? Community service. What's a curse from the white man? GPS anklet, man. And the law got curses too. And the law said, if you break my laws, I'll put curses on you, man. Punishments on you. And what's punishments from the Most High, man? Slavery, black on black crime, cracking in neighborhoods, serving the white man, loving the white man, and he don't love you back. Being called a black cunt and a black monkey, and you love the white man, and all you want to do is get along. Those are curses from the white man, man. Your kids being shot by the police, and you don't get no justice, man. Those are curses from the Most High. And the Lord said, if you disobey my commandments, black man, if you want to kill your brother because he's from a different side of town, if you want to kill your brother because he steps on your shoe, if you want to have sex with whores and prostitutes, these curses, these punishments will come upon you, man. And they shall what?
And they shall overtake me.
And these punishments will overtake you, man. You know when you're driving a car, someone overtakes you, they come in front of you, man. So these curses will overtake you, meaning not only they're chasing you, but you can't escape them. You feel me? Some people think that they can run. The Bible said they will overtake you, mean they will catch up with you, man. Raheem Sterling for, I mean, millions, man. See, all them problems that them black people go through, that's them. I'm rich. And guess what? Them curses got Raheem Sterling, man. Black people think that they can go to college. And guess what? Them curses still overtake them, man. David Lammy went to college and university, man, and sits in the House of Commons and Lords with all the prestige, top white people that govern his country, man. And he still gets hate mail. I've seen it, man. I got David Lammy on Instagram, man. I'm one of his followers, man. He's always posting his hate mail. I saw one the other day, I had to laugh. Just like Raheem Sterling, I had to laugh because I don't expect nothing different. And they were calling him monkey, man. What's a black man to do? He went to uni. He studied. He speaks good English. You come up out the ghetto, man. And why is he still suffering? You know why? Because he curses have overtaken us, man. They've caught up with us, man. Ain't nothing you can do to escape these punishments, man. Whether you're a rich black man, you're going to go through this. Whether you're a poor black man, you're going to go through this, man. Michael Jackson was a rich black man that dominated the 70s, 80s, and 90s, man. Dominated it, sold millions and millions of records. And guess how Michael Jackson died? Like any other black man. Drug overdose. Michael Jackson made millions of dollars just to die like any black man in the ghetto, man. How much black people die on the park bench of drug overdoses? Many. And that's how Michael Jackson died. I'm pretty sure in Michael Jackson's mind, he thought, nah, man, I'm not a regular black man. I'm going to die in my grave, a good prestige. He died like any other black man. Any other black man. Who else now, man? Oprah Winfrey, she thought, nah, man, only regular black people get searched in the shop, man.
Right.
And Oprah Winfrey went to a store and said to a woman, pass that bag. Now keep in mind, Oprah Winfrey ain't the richest black woman. She's the richest woman in the world, man. And the white woman said, you can't afford that handbag, man. The white woman said, there's no point me really getting the handbag down for you because you can't afford that handbag. She experienced the same racial prejudice that every black person goes through. You know why? Because these curses chase you and they overtake you, man. It's like the other one.
And it happened to Jamie Foxx. He was on a cast for like a film. It was in like Croatia, and they called him some racist names while like he was doing the film, and he went to confront them.
Happened to all of them. Ian Wright, they were making monkey noise at his son. Jamelia, man, sexy Jamelia from Birmingham, man, went on a train and they were saying, "Where's your ticket? Where's your ticket? I want this ticket now." Jamelia used to work for Loose Women, that show, and she made one statement and they sacked her, man. But she thought she don't go through these problems. You know, only poor black people go through that. I don't go through that, man. Jamelia, you got sacked just like how every other black girl got sacked. You watched the movie Say It Off? When that was, I'll say Stoney. Oh, she got her name? Frankie. Yeah. She got fired from her job unjustly. That's how you got sacked, just like Frankie, man. You don't think you made it because you got money. We done?
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
And the city represents prestige life, good life, man. The Bible said, join the city, you're going to be cursed, you're going to be punished, man. You're going to be gunned down by the police, you're going to lose your job, you're going to be called Negro and a black cunt the same way, man. We done?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed, you're going to be in the field. If you're a poor black man, you're going to be cursed, man. You're a poor black man, you're going to be cursed. If you're a rich black man, you're going to be cursed. And ask Raheem Sterling, man. You know what I mean? Ask Jay-Z, man. You know what I mean? Jay-Z had a fight with his sister-in-law. He thought that only happens to regular black people, man. You know the ones there, pressure. You go to pick up your kids and your woman and the sisters fighting you. He thought that happens to regular black people. That happened to him, man. Even though he owns how many companies as a rich black man, he still go through the same problems we all go through, man. You can't escape this, man. Give me the one I want. I shall overcome you. It's like the one I want is
verse 45.
Yeah, verse 45.
Moreover.
And the Lord said, moreover, man. Meaning, in addition to this, you done?
All these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
And the Bible goes, these curses shall pursue you, shall chase you, man. You ever heard of pursuit? Or pursuit to happiness, meaning you're chasing happiness? Or when someone said pursue your dreams, meaning you're chasing your dreams? The Bible said these curses shall chase you, man. Raheem Sterling come up out of Kingston and turn into a millionaire. And he thought he had it, man. He thought, yeah, I'm sorted now, man. And they still called him a black cunt. You know why? These curses chased him, man. They chased him right out of Kingston. You know what I mean? Right up into trials and all the way to that football pitch, man. You feel me? David Lammy made it at the ends, man. Went to university and studied law, man. And these curses chased him right through university, right to the House of Commons, and right to his inbox, man, where people call him a monkey. Right to his DMs, where people call him a monkey. Chased him. Right. He thought he made it out. He's like, yes, I made it out, man. I'm cool now, man. Chased him right there, man. Right. In America, a brother died by the name of Trayvon Martin. Everyone knows Trayvon Martin, killed by Mark Zimmerman, man. And guess where Trayvon Martin died, man? Guess where he died? In a white neighborhood. His dad was living in a nice, rich, white neighborhood, man. And his son died in that nice, rich neighborhood, go on his way to meet his dad, man. His dad thought he made it out. His dad thought, nah, man, black people only die in Brooklyn and Bronx when I'm out of that, man. And these curses chased him to the nice parts of Miami, where a white man gunned him down dead in the streets, man. These curses chase you wherever you go, black man. They chase you. You don't believe me? Ask Raheem Sterling. Ask Jamelia, man. Ask Oprah. That curse chased Oprah Winfrey all the way past The Color Purple and all the way past the Oprah show, man, and right in that store where she wanted to buy a bag, man. Chased her and caught her as well. Overtook her, man. It's like the other way. I thought you said something. Sorry, it's like. Are we done?
And overtake me.
And not only will it chase you, it's going to catch you, man. It's going to overtake you. To overtake someone means you're running after them, then you end up in front of them. They will catch you, man. Don't think the curse is going to chase you, but you come fast in the curse. The curse will catch you, man. It will catch you. It caught Raheem Sterling. It caught Ian Wright, son. He caught Chris Eubank. He caught Jamelia. Who else did he catch? He caught Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods loves white women. Got white women now. His white woman sent him to court, man. Caught O.J. Simpson. Look at you. He caught Buju Banton. Buju Banton 10 years in jail, man, in America. Not a day less for selling drugs. Or you for only poor black people sell drugs and get caught with it. Got caught, man. He didn't do half his time. He didn't do 3/4. He did full 10 years in prison, man. These cases will catch you and they will overtake you, man. What we're going through is a black problem. It's not a poor problem. It's not a rich problem. It's not a middle class problem. It is a black problem, man. And black people need to come together, man, because these nations don't like you, man.
Right.
They don't love you, man. Flack, get a question online.
Yeah, one from Mike at 2 and 9.
We'll get that for you. Well, Mike, this whole book of Micah, I think chapter 2, is about oppression from our leaders, the people that rule over blacks, Hispanics, how they oppress us. We have 2 and 9.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 9. The woman of my people have ye cast from their pleasant houses.
Again, this whole chapter is talking about the rulers of blacks and Hispanics, the people that meant to look out for blacks and Hispanics. Today, that will be your pastor, your vicar, your motivational speakers, them Rastafarians that love black people so much, how they oppress black people. For instance, Buju Banton, man. He's a big motivational, artist that black people look up to, man. And guess what? He used black people, man. Buju Banton meant to be a Rastafarian that black people love and talks about peace and love. And guess what? He was locked up for doing? Selling cocaine, man. Trying to get cocaine back into Jamaica, man. Do you know, if Buju Banton wasn't caught, you know where that coke would ended up? Would it end up on the streets of Kingston, man? Ended up in Spanish Town and Portmore, man. Ended up in the nose of pregnant women. Would it end up in the nose, in the vein of little children, man? And poor black people, man. That's what the rich people of ours people do. They use us, man. Your pastor sees that you're poor and that you want answers, you want to know God. And you know what he does? He takes advantage of that. He says, well, you want to know God, you got to come pay me, man. Come to my church and pay me tithe. See, you're not paying enough. You got no faith, man. That's what the leaders of our people do. They don't help us. Selling us their books and their merchandise and their marriage council CDs that don't help nobody, man. Give me verse 1 to get the context.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
And the Bible says, woe unto them, destruction unto them that devise iniquity. Iniquity is sin, man. And when you're devising something, you're putting something together, you're conjuring up a plan. And the Bible says, woe unto them that devise iniquity, man. And that's what our pastors do. They devise iniquity. They devise of ways how they can make money off poor black people, man. How we can sell them our books. How we can have concerts and black people pay loads of money and we can sell them our CDs and so forth, man. How, you know what I mean? How to just rob black people. That's all our pastors ever done. They did it here at the time of Micah and they do it today, man. We done?
Upon their beds, when the awning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
And they do it because it's in the power of their hand. They got the power to do so. Your pastor has the power for him to say, give me some of your money. You would do it. Hence why, what's he gonna do? Take that money. The pastor can take your wife. He has the power to do so. That's why he's taking your wife, man. You got your pastors breaking up people. But if your pastor was a man of God, he would teach you it's wrong to divorce, man. Christ himself said it's wrong to divorce. Your pastor calls himself a Christian is a follower of Christ. So why is he divorcing people? But it's in the power to do so, man. The pastor says, pay your tithes. You know what I mean? Give me 20%, 30%, and people do it. He does it because he has the power to do so. It's in the power of his hands, man. We done?
Verse 2. And they cover fields and take them by islands.
And they covet fields, people's land, man, and take it. You know what I mean? Brother, sell your car, man, for the Lord. And people sell it, man. Sell me your house. They covet people's property, man. And people give it over to them. It's like the other one.
Now, you know, that's heavy. I was watching a documentary one time. It was about conman and a pastor. He was a conman, and everyone kind of realized something is wrong. Like, whatever he wanted, he would convince them that God wants that.
And it's like, is it coincidence? Everybody knows, man. when you're watching these comedy shows and all, what they all saying, the pastor's a con man. Everyone says, "Oh, the pastor's a con man," because it's true, man. Everyone's experienced it. Back then, people didn't have cars. People had real heritage was land, sheep, oxen. That's what it says land here. They see a man's possession, something that his father passed down to him and so forth, something that means something in his family. The pastor takes it, man. The pastor gets you to sign over the deed to grandma's house. The pastor gets you to let you give him grandma's all the jewelry she left before she died, man. That's what the leaders of our people do. They use us. We done?
By violence and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house.
And they oppress you, man. They oppress a man, having the oppression, man, saying that you should pay this. And you're robbing the Most High if you don't give him this, man. You gotta give him all your possessions. You got no faith. If you read that faith, you give everything, man, and live in the dark, man. They oppress you, man. We done?
Even a man and his heritage. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
And the Lord talking about this family here, Israel, man. The leaders are people, just like the scribes and Pharisees, man. Scribes and Pharisees, the Bible said the scribes and Pharisees wanted tithes, but they leave out the weight it matters, man. They clothe themselves with the fat. That's like, you know what I mean? And they clothe themselves with the wool and eat the fat. I mean, they were living good, but they weren't helping no one else. And that's what we had here, man. Brothers that was robbing the people, man. Just like your pastor today, just like your imam today, man. Just robbing people, robbing people's money. You know what I mean? Just what's that rapper? Be that. I don't know call it topic anyway. A lot of people don't know what be that. But a lot of people saying that he made money off Trayvon Martin's death, selling hats and merchandise. But you don't care about the people, man. Jump down to what you wanted.
Verse 9.
You verse 6, okay.
Verse 6. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy, they shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame.
Keep going.
O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doings? Do not my words do good to him that walk uprightly?
So the Lord saying, these are my words, man. I do good to the man that walk uprightly. And these pastors will do what they're supposed to do. I'll be good to them. But that's in verse 1, what they say, woe, destruction to them. Why? Because these pastors ain't walking uprightly, man. They're robbing people. These motivational speakers, the people that meant to love black people, teach people how to walk properly, they're robbing us, man. And the Lord said, if you do good, then I'll reward you. But they're not doing good, man. Hence why the Lord got to put a woe upon them, destruction upon them, death upon them. We done?
Verse 8, even of late, my people is risen up as an enemy.
And that's, talking about blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. Not talking about the white man in the scripture, man. We know the white man's a thief. We know the white man oppresses black people. But this is talking about us. The Bible says, even as lately, man, my people rose up like an enemy. The enemy robs black and Hispanics, man. The enemy oppresses black and Hispanics.
That's right.
But our people moving just like the enemy. We're robbing black people like we're the white man. We're using black people like we're the enemy. But we're meant to be your brothers, man. Your pastor's robbing. You think your pastor the KKK the way he's robbing black people, man. You think Butcher Banton's Ronald Reagan the way he wanted to put cocaine in Jamaica, man.
That's right.
You think all these rappers and so forth that teach about killing, these rappers are leaders, man. Entertainers are leaders, man. People follow them. And you would think that they work for the KKK the way they teach black people how to kill each other. The way they teach black women how to become whores, man. The Bible says our people is like an enemy. They're risen up like an enemy, man. Only an enemy will want black women to become whores. Only an enemy will want black people dead, man. And the way our people going on, you think we're the enemy. The way these rappers talk about killing your brother, stepping your shoe, killing, man. The way your pastor's robbing black people so he can get a house. You think it's the white man? Wasn't the white man that took our land so his children can live good? The white man killed black people, made them cut cane for free so his children can live good. The white man made black people cut tobacco so his kids can live good. And your pastor's robbing black people so his kids can live good. Your pastor taking your deed to your car. You're walking to work, catching the bus so his kids can live good. He said, my people have become just like the enemy. We done?
Ye pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass as a man adverse from war.
So you pull the garment off a man. A garment is something you need, man. It keeps you warm. And the one garment a man has, you take it from him, man. The one car he has, a little bit of property he has, you take it from him. Pull that garment off him. That's how disgusting that pastors are, man. So, and then boast about it next Sunday at church, man. Talk about how good they're living. That's how our people become, man. You done?
Verse 9. Verse 9. The woman of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses.
And the woman as well, you cast from the pleasant houses, man. Woman's in a nice house. House in the Bible also means a family. In a nice family, secure, her and her husband. And here comes your pastor, man. You're hearing right for you, you know. What, your man not come to church? Boy, I wouldn't be with him, you know. Find yourself a godly man, get rid of him, man. It don't matter if you marry a white man, Chinese man. God don't care about that, man. And you ruin houses like that, man. You ruin houses. That's why there's no black men in the house, man. Everybody knows black men hate going to church, man. And that's when your pastor comes like, you man not come to church. I wouldn't be with him. You're unequally yoked, man. Yeah, you shouldn't. God don't like that, you know. And you just devour houses, ruin houses, man. We done?
From the church.
So like also another thing your pastor does, I'll tell women to follow their heart, man. You know, since you don't, you know, if he's not treating you right, leave him, man. He ain't treating you good, nah, man. Leave him, you know. I mean, follow your heart. You know, God wants you to be happy with him. Leave him. That's what they tell you. Once a man has sex with a woman, there's no going back, man. You better work that out, man. The sex is bad. You better fix it up, man. You better go Ann Summers and make it work, man. If your man's boring, you better figure it out. You better go on some dates and figure out how not to be boring, man. You better drag him out, drag him to the cinemas, man. What? Where people go? Drag him to Alton Towers and, you know, light candles and make your love life nice, man. But there's no going back, man. But your pastor says, yo, be a quitter, man. Returns a black woman to a whore. You have sex with more than one man, you become a whore, man. And guess what happens when you find a new man? You don't give it time, that dies down, and you do it again and again and again. And no one will ever make you happy. Because you know why? You know why? Relationships ain't all cherries, man. It ain't all nice. You're gonna have bad days. Just like the weather. It's sunny all days when it rains. And guess what? Relationships are just the same. So if you're a woman being pimped by the pastor thinking it's all nice or all love, you will never find love, man. You will always have running having sex with someone else, talking about men ain't no good. But really, the problem is you, man. You know what I mean? The problem is you. You're living life where no arguments happen, and you will never find it. And you're running around blaming other people for your problems, man. Saki, carry on.
Verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Oh, anyway, Saki, that answers the question. But give me Isaiah 29 and 9. So again, back on the back of that, man. Raheem Sterling knows the white man's the devil, man. He said, I don't. What is it like, yeah? I don't expect nothing different. So how come every other black person don't feel the same way? How come black people are in my inbox saying not all white people are bad? You can't judge all white people by 4 white people's responses. I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why the rest of our people don't see it like how Raheem Sterling sees it. How the rest of our people don't see it, how the I.S.U.P.K see it, man. The Bible's about to explain why the rest of our people love white people, love them, even though we get gunned down by the police and nothing comes out of it. Even though Raheem Sterling's called a black cunt and nothing comes out of it. Even though we get deported by the police after working and building this country, man. I'm gonna show you why black people still love white people. Read that for me.
Isaiah 29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken.
Well, read it one more time from the top.
Verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and they are drunken.
And the Bible says us as the people, blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, we are drunk, man. We are drunk. Now, what is someone drunk? Someone drunk is someone unstable, not in their right mind, ain't thinking straight. How much men out there have sex with some ugly woman, man, and wake up in the morning and say, well, I was drunk? Meaning I wasn't thinking straight, meaning this ain't what I'll do on a regular day. The Bible says we are drunk as a nation of people, man. We are people that are not in our right mind. We're the people that are not thinking straight. We are people that our vision's blurred. We done?
But not with
but we're drunk, but not with wine. Usually when people are drunk, they're drunk with rum, brandy, whiskey. We ain't drunk with wine. You know what we're drunk with? Philosophy, man. Christianity. White people beat our back, beat our back. But it's not all bad. God still loves everybody. God said, love your enemy, turn the other cheek. Years down the line, we come to England and nigga go home, go home. You know what I mean? You're not welcome here. Minimum wage jobs. You know what I mean? Working in the coal mines. But you know, white people are still good, man. You can't blame all white people, man. That's Christianity, man. Years down the line, Mark Duggan dies, man. The policeman bust case. The policeman's alive to this day. Mark Duggan's dead in a grave, and the policeman that killed him is probably in Tesco right now, man. Pushing a shopping cart, man. You know Tesco 24 hours, right? With his children. Meanwhile, Mark Duggan can't see his children. Mark Duggan's in the grave. Meanwhile, the policeman that killed him is free and alive to tell the story and to tuck his kids in at night time, man. To teach his kids, to tell his kids a bedtime story. To pick his kids up from school into the school run and cook them breakfast. Meanwhile, Mark Duggan can't do that, man. His kids are dead. And we still love white people. You know why? Because we are drunk with Christianity, man. The same way how when you drink wine, your vision's blurred and you can't see properly. You do dumb stuff. We're doing dumb stuff. Our vision's blurred. But guess what? It's blurred with that white image of Jesus, man. It's blurred with love and Christianity and God loves everybody. It's blurred with the fake concept of John 3:16, man. That's what it's blurred with. It's like, fuck it on.
And that's heavy because a lot of our opinions is based on things that we don't know. Like, not being rude. A lot of us don't leave the area that we're raised in.
God.
They want to say all white people are good when that's just your area. England is a big place. You ain't been to white communities where white people live, white shops, and they're racist. And that's another way how we have that philosophy in our mind. We don't know, but we assume we know.
It's true. As the brother said, you might have heard because the mic's here. The brother said, a lot of us say, no, white people ain't racist. And how the hell would you know? You live in Aston your whole life, man. How much white people do you see on a day-to-day basis, man? 80% of Britain is white, man. You see what 3, 4, 5 white people in your neighborhood. What the hell would you know, man? Have you been up north? Up north for Liverpool. No, not Liverpool, fuck yeah. Newcastle. Scunthorpe, all them places there where there's no black people, man. No black people in sight, man. For miles, hundreds of miles, should I say? The nearest black city from up north is probably Liverpool, man. What have you been there? No. Like, how you gonna tell me not all white people are racist, man? What do you know, man? But again, we love white people so much. We just make these broad statements. Nah, white people are cool, man. You know, they're cool. Not all of them are bad. What the hell would you know? Because you know a couple of them that didn't make it out the ghetto. Their parent was too poor enough to leave Tottenham. Hence why they grew up around you and learned your ways and can stomach black people. And because you got one black friend with a oh, you know, I'm sick of that. You know that white boy blood. Oh man. You know that white boy haircut, that low fade. Because you got that one white friend with a low fade, you think all white people are cool, man. Because you got that one white man at your job that treats you to lunch, you think all white people are cool, man. Black man, you're drunken with wine, man. You're drunken with philosophy, man. Drunken with Christianity, man. You're not thinking straight because of Christianity, because of John 3:16, because of all white, everyone's created equally, because of religion and democracy. You are drunk with that, black man. And the white man's killing you in front of your face. The white man's calling Raheem Sterling a black cunt, man. Deported the Windrush generation, killed Rashad and Charles, man. The New Cross massacre where it burnt pray for them, you know. Back up, yeah. So lucky again, got some internet problems or I think computer problems, you know. Anyone there? Yeah, these actually. Keep going. You show this up, yeah? We're live. Give me a 1 or a count. Yeah.
The Lord has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
And that's the spirit of deep sleep upon our people, man. Our people are asleep. We're not awake. You know what it means to be asleep? Have you heard a black man say, yo, caught me sleeping, you know, or caught me slipping? Like I was unaware of that. That's all we are, man. We're people sleeping, man. We're sleeping. Black people dying by the hundreds, thousands. Our neighborhoods, black on black crime, slavery. England built on the backs of slaves, and our people are sleeping. Our people are happy to get a job, get by, happy to keep the rent on. You know why we're sleeping, man? Our people, we don't. Every other nation wants dominance, man. More corner shops, expanding, and our people, we just want to go to heaven, man. We just want to die and go to heaven. We're not fascinated with, you know, having our own country, having our own land, having our own language, having our own heritage back. We ain't happy with having our own military. We ain't happy in just knowing the Most High. We just want to get comfy, man, and you know, just glide by and hopefully get to heaven. Our people are asleep, man. The police are killing black. How can a black man go to church on Sunday? The Sunday Mark Duggan died. How can a black man go to church, man? And bang a tambourine, know that black men are dying outside that church, man. Imagine black people are dying by the police, cracking in neighborhoods, black and black crime, and you go to church on Sunday and bang a tambourine. Only a man asleep could do that, man. I don't see it. It's possible to dance, man. How can you dance and bang a tambourine knowing that outside them walls, gunshots are going off, man? Outside them walls, white people hate you, man. They're putting more cracking in neighborhoods, man. More cracking in neighborhoods, man. Grenfell Tower wasn't even safe to live in. And that's where they put you to live. And I must go to church and talk about the blood of Jesus and God and dying and floating on a cloud and going to heaven. And no one talks about, no one in church says, you know what? It's a bit fucked up how they don't make flats fireproof for us to live in. No one goes, yo, Pastor, what do you think of flats to live in? And they got the money to make fireproof cladding, but they didn't do it. No one says that. No one goes, Pastor, it's a bit fucked up. You know, no one says, yo, Pastor, you know what I mean? Haven't you noticed all these black women are pushing a pram by themselves? I see them logo on the bus by themselves, you know what I mean? No man in the house. Ain't it weird that the drugs in our neighborhoods? Ain't it weird that prisons full of black people? No one says that. You know we don't say that. We're asleep, man. All of us are asleep. How can a black man go to the mosque, man, and rub his forehead into some carpet, man? Rub his forehead into some carpet and not tell his imam, yo, imam, you know, I hear you talking about God and love and, you know, flying to heaven and all that good stuff. But what about these black people here, man? On crack? Every time I go home, I see a black man on the park bench, man, cracked out his veins. You know, like, I see a black man sitting on the park bench with tenants in his hand. Look at Super Skull and Kestrel, man. What can I say about this? Surely, if God's all knowing, what does God sees everything? So God must see black people suffering, man. What's the solution for them? Only if you're asleep, you won't notice that, man. And your pastors, your imams, all these people don't know that. I always wondered, I said, if God's all knowing, then how come slavery in the Bible? I said that to myself growing up, man. If God is all, God knows. How did God miss slavery? How is that not in the Bible, man? Until I found that I.S.U.P.K, I found that slavery is in the Bible, man. God knows everything, man. So how are you going to tell me 99 million black people killed, castrated, thrown overboard, somehow got past God's eyes? Somehow got past. I'm about a little car crash, you know, or a little, you know, Grenfell Tower, you know. I'm on about 99 million black people dying, man. 77 American Indians killed, man. Black people being castrated in an alligator bait and still being killed to this day, and God didn't see it. So your God can't be God then, man. I can't serve a God, man. If I go to the mosque and your God don't talk about blacks, Hispanics, so he can't be God, man. Your God must hate black people. Simple as that, man.
That's
If
right.
if black people are dying and your God ain't talking about it, she must hate black people, and it ain't the God for me, man. It's like, you done?
And has closed your eyes.
And the Lord close your eyes, just sleep, black man. All the things that happen in our neighborhoods, and you're asleep, man. Raheem Sterling was called a black cunt, man. And guess what? Black people saying, no, it was abuse, but how do you know it's racial abuse? I seen the article, man. Yeah, but yeah, we know it's abuse. We know it's abuse, but how do you know it's racial abuse? When Raheem Sterling said it himself, man. Raheem Sterling was what less than half a meter away from the devil, man, and he heard it and he said it himself, man. That's what I'm going by. That's what I'm going by. Raheem Sterling said the white man called him a black cunt, man. That's what I'm going with. But our people's asleep. Just want to get on with the white man and hug him and kiss him up. We don't know for sure. Slap the other one.
And that's sad. So, someone of your own race, you won't take his word for it. Why does he have to lie? These people ain't rich where he's gonna get rich for them. They said they called him a effing black cunt, and that's what they said. You know what I mean? What's the problem?
And regardless, abuse is abuse. I don't see him abusing nobody else. Why are they abusing Raheem Sterling for? You know what I mean? What happens to the 12 players on the football team? Go abuse somebody else, man. Why are you abusing him for, man? It must be because he's black. I don't see abusing nobody else. Every other day in the newspaper, he's talking about how much money he's got, how he's buying his mama a mansion, how he got a gun tattoo. So, I mean, there's other players on the team. Why are you criticizing them, man? It must be because he's black, man. But our people's, we just love white people, man. Christianity's on our mind. Henceforth, we black that out, man. We done?
The prophet.
Oh, the what?
The prophet.
Oh, my black people. That's why we don't stand a chance. The Lord ain't just closed our eyes. He's closed the eyes of our prophets, man. The eyes of your pastor, the eyes of your imam. You want to know why your imam not talk about black crime? Because he ain't got a clue, man. He's asleep himself. He's asleep his damn self, man. Black people are dying, and your pastor ain't talking about it, man. I bet anyone your pastor did not do a sermon on Rashawn Charles. Your pastor did not do a sermon on Mark Duggan. Your pastor don't do a sermon about the Windrush scandal, man. About black people getting deported, even though they're legal in this country. You know why? He's asleep, man. You want to know why black people die by the hands of the police? And your pastor talking about it. He's asleep, man. The Lord closed his eyes also. And your pastor's job is to lead the people. And if your pastor's asleep, then what choice do we have, man? What choice do we what's that choice? What hope do we have? The people that you look up to and give all your money to and love them so much, they're asleep, man. Pastor's asleep. It's not about money and this and the jet and so forth. Meanwhile, we're dying. That's why we're on the bottom, man. That's why a black man take drugs his whole life, try to change his life by going in the church and end up a homosexual, man. Jump out the frying pan straight into the fire because he's going for advice to people that can't help black people, man. A woman will go to the pastor for marriage counsel and end up divorced, man. End up a homosexual, end up a lesbian, saying all men ain't shit. Because your pastor, the Lord closes his eyes, man. That's why there's homosexuals in the choir, man. That's why your pastor ruins people's lives, man. That's why people are leaving the churches, man. Because the Lord closes his eyes, man. And we go to these people. And Rastafarians, forget it, man. The amount of people talk about, because back in the day, a Rastaman was a respectable man. Someone who you go to for advice, man. And then I found out when it came to I.S.U.P.K, the Lord closed his eyes too, man. Right. You Rastamen are idiots, man. I said it, man. All of them are idiots, man. People look up to them as highly respectable men. People see them pose on the wall. They think, whoa, he's smart, man. And they'll be asking questions, man. There's idiots, man. Yeah, because, Jah Rastafari and the repatriation and I'm like, yeah, but, I mean, you've been around since the 60s, man. I ain't seen the black community get any better, man. All you want to do is smoke weed and follow the philosophy of East Indians, man. What have you done for black people? I've never seen so much men that claim black power have sex with so much white girls in my life, man. You know why? Because their eyes are closed to you, man. Would you mind to the Rasta man talking about black people and freedom and this and that and repatriation? And this nigga was selling cocaine, man. You just got released the other day selling cocaine to black people. Shows how much you love black people. Black people so much you want to turn them to crackheads, man. Black people so much you wanted them to be crack fiends, man. You wanted babies to be born crack babies. You wanted people to steal from their granny, man, to get money for that crack. Shows how much you love us, man. All these people that claim to be leaders, the Lord closed their eyes, man. There's only one group of leaders, that's the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
We don't sell crack. We don't sell cocaine, man. We don't tell women to divorce their men. Leave him, man. Leave him, man. No good for you. We don't do that. We fix black people, man. We get you off crack, man. Slacky, read on.
And your rulers,
And your rulers, people that rule over you, your prophets, your leaders, your rulers, read on.
the ears.
And you see another name for a prophet. If you read it, I think it's in the book of Samuel. It said before they were called prophets, they were called seers, man. The people you go to for advice, man. The people who books you buy, and my pastor's good, mate. He's called my pastor church. He's blind too. I said it. And if anyone got a problem, come here, man. What is it? 394 Lodge Road.
Right.
Winston Green, man. Find yourself here. I'll show you that your pastor's asleep. Your pastor talking about all nations go to heaven is asleep, man. Right about now, all nations don't need heaven. There's one people that needs heaven, man. There's one people in council states, one people being gunned down by the police, one people who don't know who their father is, their surname is, ain't got no culture. That's black people. And anyone trying to save anybody else, they're asleep, man. We done?
Have he covered?
And the Lord covered them. He covered their eyes. They can't see. You go into that's why your pastor says, man, it's sealed. Because the Lord's covered his eyes, man. He don't know, man. The real prophets are here at the I.S.U.P.K, and we don't have pinstripe suits. We don't have a mansion and jets, man. But guess what we do have? We got the word of God, man. And we can break it down, and we can fix your life and fix your marriage and fix your children. We have the spirit of the Most High on us. We don't have the pinstripe suit. You know what I mean? We don't have the jet. We don't have all your money, but we have the answers, man. We have the key to heaven. The key to heaven, man. We got the keys. We get what's the keys? We got the answers, man. As Kanye West said, man, we got the answers. You want to know why? You better come through the doors, man. You better come to 294 Lodge Road, man. You want to know how to fix your daughter and turn her into a respectable black woman. You need to come to 294 Lodge Road, man. You want to stop your son from being a drug dealer. You want to get off cocaine. I know what I would do. You know, I'll come to 294 Lodge Road, man.
That's right.
Now you can go to the pastor if you want. You can go to the church if you want. But look at their track record, man. Don't listen to me. Look at their track record, man. They ain't turned crack dealers into respectable men yet. That's what I'm saying. You give me that scripture, you know them by their fruits. You know what I mean? I ain't seen a pastor turn a drug dealer into a man of God yet. I ain't seen a Muslim turn a drug dealer into a man of God yet. In fact, all the drug dealers that I know are Muslim, man. You know, I love me some UK rap, man. Listen to all UK rappers, you know what I mean? What was it, Nines and Skendo and what's his name? Oh shit, what's his name, man? That was young. What's the brother, man? All that shirt off, man. Can't remember. But all of them are Muslim, all of them speak Arabic and all sorts, and they sell all the coke, man. You know what I mean? Again, so they track record speech. Let's me another one.
Yeah, it's in the book of Matthew 7 and 18.
Go on.
No, verse 16.
Matthew 7 and 16.
Ye shall know them by their fruits.
And the Bible says you shall know them by their fruits, man. Keep that in mind. The Bible didn't say you shall know them by how good they break down the scripture, they dress, how nice to talk, and what to talk about. You know them by their fruits, man. What does that mean? You know them by their fruits, by what they produce. You know what apple tree, why? Because it produces apples. You know what orange tree, why? Because it produces oranges. You know what pear tree, why? Because it produces pears, man. And guess what? I know the Christian church. You know why? Because it produces homosexuals, man. I know the Catholic church. You know why? Because they molest little boys, man. I know the mosque. You know why? By what they produce? They produce drug dealers, man. I know them by their fruits. Not how nice talk. They come to the time. Because Allah and the beneficent. Born all that, man. We know you by what you produce, man. And what I see you produce is drug dealers, man. All the greatest drug dealers, man. The greatest drug dealers in my neighborhood are all drug dealers. Every single one of them, man. I got a brother in prison right now, man. And guess what? He's a Muslim, man. He's a Muslim. And guess what? He hates his brothers, man. You know what I mean? He's a fighting for his postcode and, you know, treating brothers right side of town. And he's Muslim. That's what Islam produces. If Islam was the religion of the Most High, he would love his brothers, man. Regardless of what postcode they're from, man. If Christianity was the religion of God, there wouldn't be homosexuals under the choir, man. They wouldn't turn every man that goes in them doors effeminate, man. Every man that goes to the doors of Christianity comes out homosexual, man. One time me and Dungaba went to a church on purpose. So we didn't go in a church. We rode up outside, playing around. You know, starting trouble, you know what I mean? It's bothering Christians and whatnot. And there was soft, man. Christian come out, yeah, brother, man, you know, smooth face, shaven. And that's not what we need right now, man. Our nation is under turmoil, man. And the last thing we need is some soft men, man. To lock ya. We got no men in the house, man. The last thing we need is a soft man. Our kids are becoming homosexuals. We need men that's gonna raise them, man. We need a man that's gonna teach these black women to stop becoming whores, man. And you can't do that by being soft. We need men that are gonna fight temptation, fight demons, man. And you can't do that by being soft. To lock ya. You know, I'm not sure if you checked. I'm not sure if you've seen World Star Hip Hop lately, but these black women ain't soft, man. I've seen them fighting and scrapping to their drawers come off, man. You see the other one to their naked, and these soft Christian men, they can't fix that, man. The last thing we need is some of them. Read on.
Fruit, do men get either grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? And so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit.
Okay, cool. So it's saying, do men gather thorns and thistles? Like, when you're gathering fruit, you gather the good fruit, you gather the apples, the pears. No one gathers the thorns and the thistles. That's not what people do. They gather the good stuff. So, black man, why are you gathering the thistles, man? You see what it produces. It produces drug dealers and homosexuals. It's producing thorns and thistles. Why are you going there, man? You need to come to the tree that produces good fruit, man. Come to the tree that produces apples, oranges, bananas, man. Things that you can eat, things that are profitable to you, man. And guess where that tree is? At the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
That's where men start becoming homosexuals, man. That's where a woman has a one man and stays with that one man till he dies, man. Right here. But you're going to that tree full of thistles, man. Christ asked your question. Christ saying, the men gather thorns. The men gather thistles. So what are you doing in the Christian church, man? What are you doing in that mosque, man? What are you doing in a place where no fruit is bared? You know, you see this tree don't bear fruit, man. You see this tree don't get no enough drugs, don't help black people. Black men been in the Christian church since slavery, man. And we're number one dying in the streets, man. Number one in drug dealing. Number one in homosexuality, man. And we learn from the tree of Christianity. That can't be that tree can't be bringing forth fruit, man. So why are you in there? The people gather thorns. Christ asking a rhetorical question. The men gather thorns. So why are you in the church, man? Gathering thistles. We done?
Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
Christ said, bring forth evil fruit, man. You know what that means? The Christian church is an evil tree, man.
That's right.
That's what it must mean. Christ said, every evil tree bringing forth evil fruit. Christian church must be an evil tree. The Muslim mosque must be an evil tree. Islam's an evil tree. Egyptology, evil tree, man. Rastafarianism is an evil tree, man. I've seen the evil. I've seen the Rasta men that be white women. I've seen Buju Banton sending coke to his brethren, man. I've seen Rasta men that don't look after their children, leave the family. I've seen Rasta men that sell weed, smoke weed, man. Must be evil tree. I've seen Christian homosexuals telling black men, you're too strong, man. You gotta to be God. You can't be godly and be that strong. You gotta tone it down. To be godly means to be soft, man. It's an evil tree, man. I see all the Muslims are the most crack cocaine, man. Yo, they're the most richest. They got like 3 titles, man. I can't. You're Muslim rich kingpin drug dealer, man. Evil tree, man. You can't bring evil tree can't bring forth good fruit, and all these things are evil fruit, man. Meaning the tree must be evil. Like the other one.
There was one rapper who was following Islam that locked up last week. Young Smoke, something.
So other one, they're all evil, man. Every single one. Islam become a trend in the black community, and all them sell crack cocaine, man. Every single one of them. All these Muslims, but you think Balenciaga's pay for himself? But you think the A class pays for itself? You think the R8 pays for itself? Nines, Blade, bro, all of them, they're all Muslim. They all talk the Arabic in their raps, and guess what? They all sell drugs, man. Simple as that, man. We done?
A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit.
And a good tree can't bring forth evil fruit, man. You know, with the I.S.U.P.K, we can't bring forth evil fruit. We're a good tree. The things we teach are good things, man. The Bible says a woman can't. The Bible says a woman will stay with her husband. So henceforth, what evil can come out of that? How can a man catch AIDS when his woman's only having sex with him? You know what I mean? How can a woman be called a whore? How can you have a woman with 10 different baby fathers if she only having sex with one man? Everything we teach is good, man. Henceforth, we can't bring forth evil fruit. We teach a man to love his brothers, man. Love a black man as you love yourself. So how can gangs come up out of that? How can postcode wars come up out of that? You know, everything we teach, man, is in the Bible, man. We tell a man that he must love, honor your mother and father, man. So your mom and father would never end up in a nursing home, man. Never end up by themselves in the dark, man. Everything we teach is good, therefore nothing evil can come from it, man. You done?
Either can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit?
And a corrupt tree can't bring forth good fruit. That's why for 400 years, black man, you've been in the Christian church, and for 400 years, you've been dying, man. Do you know, black man, you was a Christian in slavery? With chains on your feet, you was a Christian. Every Sunday, the slaves got one day off to go to the church. And since then, black man, oh man, we've been downhill, man. Since slavery, the chains come off. Then the white man was killing us still, saying that you know what I mean, saying that we're ugly for being black. Then the white man left the Caribbean, left us in poverty. We were still Christian, mind you, loving the white man. Then the white man said, okay, you can come to England. We came to England. We did all the horrible jobs called nigger. 10 of us in one room. You know what I mean? Back then, we couldn't rent a house. We had to rent a room for extortion prices. Then after that, we started rioting because they were treating us properly. Then after that, Mark Duggan shot. After that, Rashawn Charles killed. After that, the Windrush generation. After that, drugs in our neighborhoods. After that, Rastafarianism, the weed smoking. We've been Christian all our life, and ain't nothing good after that, man. I just ran you down I just ran you down a brief history from slavery, and I don't see nothing good from there, man. You know what I mean? When has a black man ever had it easy? Donald Trump said he wants to make America great again, but when has America ever been great for black people? Black people's in slavery, Jim Crow laws, prison, crack epidemic. What time in history was America ever great for black people? What time in history was England ever great for black people? You tell me, man. Since black people came over here on that Windrush boat, man, ain't nothing but turmoil for them. Being called names, gollywog, a monkey, sleep 10 black men in one room, renting out a room, working for extortion prices. What's that girl's name, man? Margaret Thatcher closed down all the coal mines which all the black people worked in, and we was poor. Some of us had to go home. And then after that, now the riots and the New Cross fire, the stop and search, Mark Duggan, Rashawn Charles, council estates. Come on, man. When's it ever been great for us? And guess what? Through all that, what are the names? Through all that, guess what religion we were? Christian, man. Christianity can't be the way. That's through right. All that we've been, and up until 2018 with Raheem Sterling being called the Black Card, man. Anyway, drop that. Give me Nehemiah 5 and 9.
Book of Nehemiah 5 and 9. Also, I said, it is not good that ye do, or ye not walk in the fear of our God.
5 and 9 is it,
yeah? Yeah. Nehemiah 5 and 9.
Come.
Also, I said, it is not good that ye do, or ye not to walk in the fear of our God, because of the reproach of the heathen, our enemies.
The heathen are what?
Our enemies.
The heathen are what?
Our enemies.
And the Bible said the heathen are our enemies, man. Nehemiah telling, we went to go, I'll give you a background. Nehemiah went to go build the temple, and he got loads of brothers with him, and he's giving them rules, instruction. He goes, listen, don't do after the heathen, our enemies. The Bible calls the heathen your enemies, man. So, black man, why are you shocked when they call him Raheem Sterling a black monkey, man? Raheem Sterling ain't in the truth. Even he knows they're his enemies, man. Raheem Sterling said, listen, I don't expect anything different, man. The Bible calls him your enemy. Your enemy's gonna hate you. Your enemy's gonna call you a black cunt. Your enemy is gonna deport you, man. He is gonna kill your children. You know why? He's your enemy, man. And the Bible calls him your enemy. God calls him your enemy. So why are you trying to march and become a part of your enemies, man? He don't like you. Why are you trying to change him for? Look, I love him, and hopefully we change. He's your enemy. God says your enemy, man. And at least Raheem Sterling gets him, man. Give me Psalms 106:41. Let's flew got me all the way. Much for that. No more questions online now.
Psalm
106:41.
6 and verse 41. And he gave them into the hand of the heathen.
And the Bible talking about history again. Israel will always, blacks and Spanish, you know what we do. You know, we serve the Most High for a bit. We get bored of it. We see the white man being a Muslim and a Christian, and we want a piece of that, man. And we go and follow it. The Lord will punish us. Then we cry to the Most High, and the Most High being merciful will save us again, man. And afterwards, we forget what the Most High done, and we go back to doing wrong again, and He'll punish us again. And the Bible said, what? The Lord did what?
And He gave them into the hand of the heathen.
And the Lord gave us to the hands of the enemies, man. Hands of the heathen, the Indian man's the heathen, Chinese man's the heathen, the white man's the heathen. And today, whose hands are we in? We're in the white man's hands. We're in the white man's hands. The white man says if you can leave the country or not. You need a passport to leave the country. If you don't get one from us, you can't leave. If you want to learn about God, you have to learn from the white man. You want to learn maths and your English and your ABCs, you must learn from the white man. You want a car or a driver license, you must get it from the white man. You were in the hands of the white man, the heathen, and the Lord put us there. Why? We wouldn't follow his laws, man. We done?
And they that hated them.
And they what?
And they that hated
And the
them.
heathen hates us, the Bible saying. The Bible saying he put us in the hands of the heathen and them that hate us. The white man hates you, black man. Don't go crying when you find out he wants to deport you. Don't go crying when he calls Raheem Sterling names. Don't be crying when you see David Lammy get hate mail. Don't be crying when Ian Wright's son, they make monkey noises and throw banana peels on the pitch, man. Don't be crying. The Lord said they hate you, man. And black man, when you can get that in your head, black man, it's a beautiful day, man. When you can get it in your head that they don't like you, black man, you can move forward, man. You can say, you know what, keep me love, man. I'm gonna love black people. But as long as you keep fighting for love, you're gonna keep ending up heartbroken, man. And it hurts me to see black people heartbroken. Every time I see them heartbroken, oh, what's wrong, man? This is an outrage. It's ridiculous. And black man, you need to be more like Raheem Sterling, man. I say, well, you know what? I don't expect nothing different. Because what God said, they hate us, man. So, like, are we done?
And they that hated them ruled over them.
And they that hate us rule over us. And who rules over us, man? Who do you have to go for a passport, man? Who do you have to go for to learn English, to learn anything? Who do you go for to learn education, to learn where you're coming from? The white man tells you who you are. He tells you that you're the man in Africa and we came and civilized you. Your white man tells you about God. Yeah, God's a white man with angel up there. The picture of him right there, man. Everything you ever know, you learn from your enemies, man. They rule over you. They tell you what they want you to learn. They put you where they want you to live. They make you go so high, how far they want you to go. You're not free, black man. You ain't free, man. You can't even plant apples in your back garden, let the white man come in. You can't plant apples in your back garden. It's against the law. The white man say, no, you're not permitted to do that, man. You can't drive how fast you want to on the roads, man. I heard nowadays you can't even wash your car. You have to go to a car wash. The white man saying you can't use the water to wash your car.
It's a limited resource.
Come on, man. This man rules over you and the Bible said he hates you, man. All right, last script. Give me Isaiah 51:22.
Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord.
And this is what the Moses saying. This is what the Lord saying. Thus saith the Lord means this is what the Lord saying, not what I'm saying. No, not a man saying a book of man. Man wrote that. God saying this is what the Lord saying. This is what God. What we're about to read now is the words of God, man. What the Lord is saying. We done.
And thy God that pleadeth the cause of his evil.
And the Lord pleads your cause, black man. I know it feels like you got no one on your side. I know it feels like you're lonely and no one loves you, and you're alone. Cracks in your neighborhood, cocaine's in your neighborhood, heroin's in your neighborhood, police brutality. But the Lord said he fights for your cause, black man. Not everybody's cause, your cause, man. The Lord's fighting for your cause. The Lord sent prophets out on the streets, man, fighting for your cause, fighting to get you off crack, fighting to stop the police from killing you, fighting so you can know your heritage again, your surname again. You get your woman back, your land, your heritage, man. The Lord fights for your cause, black man. We done?
Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the trembling.
And imagine a cup, black man. Imagine it's a cup, and in this cup is trembling, fear. And just imagine the analogy. The Lord saying there's a cup of fear and trembling, man. And the Lord saying you can take that cup out of our hand. Black man, you in your hand, you have the cup of trembling, man. Especially in America, forget about it, man. When the police siren goes off, you're meant to feel safe. When the police siren goes off in America, black people are trembling. We're not sure if we're going to make it home today. The police are known for killing black people saying they had a gun in them. You know why? We got the cup of trembling, man. We send our kids to school. We don't know if it's going to come back alive. If they don't be stabbed, if they don't be number 125 on the London knife crime rate, man, or if they don't get hit by a stray bullet, man, or they don't get killed by an up gang or whatever, man, we have the cup of trembling in our hand, man. Black people, we're scared. It's meant to be a blessing to have children, not when you're black. Or we spend all our days wondering if I wonder if my kid will grow up to be a whore, man. I wonder if they've been a gang. You know what? I'm moving. I'm going to go to a white area. That way I can escape the gangs. White people don't have that white people don't have that trembling. The Asian man don't have that trembling. The Indian man has a child. The Indian man will stay in his Asian community with his children. The Asian community is filled with mosques and Indian-owned shops, Indian-owned off licenses. You don't have that problem. But black man, why do you gotta leave? Scared that because if I stay around here, my son will be around the guns and the gang. So let's save up. How much have you heard the other one? I gotta save up and go to Perry Bar. I gotta save up and go to the nice parts of London because I don't want my son to be around the guns and the gangs. You know why? Because you got that cup of trembling, man. And the Lord said the day is coming, black man, but the Lord's gonna take that cup of trembling out of your hand, man. No longer are you gonna be scared, man. No longer are you gonna be scared when the sirens go off. No longer are you gonna be worried about where can I raise my kids? Will my kids be fine? Will it be gang members? It's 3:45 and they finish school at 3:15, man. Where is he? No longer would how am I gonna pay the rent? I got 4 or 5 jobs, and you know what I mean? I gotta buy my kids' school uniform and so forth. The Lord's gonna take that cup out of your hand, man. That cup that's filled with trembling, scared, being shook, gonna be out of your hands, man. Read it one more time.
I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
And the word even means indeed. The Lord said, took out your hand the cup of trembling. And you know what the dregs are? So even the dregs. The Lord said, in this cup is his fury. The dregs is it. We have tea bag, and you drink the tea, and at the bottom the nasty parts you don't want. Or when you dunk your tea, man, you got the biscuit set at the bottom. That's the dregs. In ancient times, you'll stomp on wine, and when you drink the wine, at the bottom of the wine is the skin of the grapes and so forth, the dregs. And the Lord said, this cup down to the bottom has fury, and the Lord going to take it out of your hand, man. What's the next part?
And thou shalt
bit up. The dregs part.
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
And the Bible said that this cup is full of trembling and the fury of God. This cup is full of the fury of God, the anger of God. It's full of black and black crime, man. It's full of AIDS, and lynching and castrations, man. And the Lord said, black man, take it out of your hand, man. You know what I mean? I'm not angry with you. Serve me. You serve the punishment, man. Like any good father, you beat your child, and what happens? After you beat them, you know what? You feed them, man. After you beat them, you say, you know what? Have you learned your lesson? All right, come back, man. Don't do it again, man. And that day's coming, black man. That day's coming. No more oppression. No more being called names. No more Raheem Sterling being called names. No more Mark Douglas, man. Knife crime going through the roof, man. The Lord taking that cup of fury out of our hands, man. We done?
Thou shalt no more drink it again.
And black man, we drunk of the fear of the Lord, man. You better ask Mark Douglas, man. You better ask Rashawn Charles, man. You better ask Cynthia Jarrett, man. You better ask Smiley Culture and Raheem Sterling, man. You better ask Oprah Winfrey, and you better, who else, man? You better ask Geronimo, man. He was killed, man. You better ask all them brothers that were lynched. You better ask all them brothers in the Windrush generation, man, that worked hard and got sent home in a country that they've never been to. You might as well deport them to China, man. You better, that's the cup of the freedom. We've drank it. We've drank all that down to the dregs, man. And the day the Lord says he's going to take that out of our hand, we ain't going to drink that no more, man. We done?
Verse 23, but I will put it in the hand of them that afflict thee.
And that cup is going in the hands of them that afflict us, man. And who's them that afflict us? Who's calling us black cunt, man? Who's deporting us, man? Who's putting drugs in our neighborhoods, man? Who's making these council estates that are fucking flammable fire estates, man? These flammable council estates that go up in smokes, man, killing us. The Lord's going to put it in his hand, man. And with that, we'll pass the class over to Priesthood Officer of 5,000, Officer Parasha.
That was a 12-inch class. This is the I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West.
So it's behind you, other one.
125th Street, Harlem, New York. The rules for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. They are here to shed themselves of the need transportation, the teacher will arrange it after the 6 months. After the 6 months, if a brother or sister has a interest in a particular person, he or she wants to get permission to speak to a brother or sister. There was another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in the Hebrew Ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives the Treasury Department. Priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations is Purim. All occupant aqua, check the bulletin boards in the hallway, and check all I.S.U.P.K social media as well. So the Facebooks, Twitters, YouTube. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, we can rise and face the east.
Hi, madam.
All right, the Lord, prayer, Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kudash, Hayat, Shamka, Yahweh, Malach of Ka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayat, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'aratazar, Kawa, Hayat, Bashamayim, the Fananawa, the Ka, Yuwan, Wasalakanawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawaknawa, Wala'ah, Tabai Ainawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahapapara, I will love you. Amen. And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Right.
And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Al-Madim Shabbat, Al-Madim Barak, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah,
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah.
Yad Yamatah, class dismissed.